Another perspective that differs from behaviorism was a man by the name of William Wundt. He was a European who institutionalized psychology as a science in 1879. He was also the one who found the first psychological laboratory. His initiative was soon followed by other European and American universities. The early laboratories, through experiments, explored areas such as memory and sensory perception, both of which Wundt believed to be closely related to the psychological processes in the brain. The whole movement had evolved from the early philosophers such as Aristotle and Plato. Today, approach is known simply as cognitive psychology. Cognitive psychology revolves around the notion that if we want to know what makes people tick, then the way to do it is to figure out what processes are actually going on in their minds. In other words, from this perspective, to study cognition, which is the mental act or process by which knowledge is acquired, we must it is concerned with the mental functions such as memory, perception, attention, etc. It views people as being similar to computers in the way that we process information, like input process, output process. A different example would be both human brains and computers process information, store data, and have input and an output procedure. Pretty much what I just said. This has led cognitive psychologists to explain that memory comprises of uh, three stages: encoding, where information is received and attended to; storage, where the information is retained; and retrieval, where the information is recalled. Isn't it? An extremely scientific approach and typically uses lab experiments to study human behavior. The cognitive approach has many applications, including cognitive therapy and eyewitness testimony.